Yo, what's up guys, AFCDino here. I'm actually gonna get in another video with this Charizard. Now that we're using Flamethrower, I want to make some use out of it, because otherwise I wasted like 35k for nothing. In this game though, he actually has the tools to beat me, because Tyranitar does counter Charizard unless I click Focus Blast on the Tyranitar. But he has two Pokemon that can easily absorb the Focus Blast. So ideally I want to get rid of the Tyranitar, because if Tyranitar is gone, my Charizard will come in and click Overheat every time and claim a kill. Or just Flamethrower on itself is enough to... how do we want to lead this up? I actually want to lead up with the Scissor, in case he leads Ferrothorn or something. He actually leads Tyranitar, so this is really good for us. So he has two Pokemon that can easily absorb my fighting type attacks, but I'm gonna U-turn. He can only be faster if he's Choice Scarfed, but he switched out into the Cofagrigus, and yeah. Venusaur on itself as well is gonna do a lot to his team. So we can definitely make some use of that, but I'm gonna go into Torkoal here. I'm not worried about Toxic Spikes because I do have a Venusaur. But I am trying... Do I need rocks? Do I need rocks? I don't know, I'm just gonna Style Rock anyway. Ferrothorn could be the rocker, but Tyranitar could be a rocker as well, and Ferrothorn is maybe a spike setter. But I got the rocks up. We're going to Flygon here. On hopefully a rock type attack. Yeah, you never know. Tyranitar is so versatile. It can do so many things. It can be a special attacker as well. It can be fully utility, but it can also be some major damage. Yeah, and it does go for Stone Edge, which I take decently well, so it's either, maybe it is Scarfed, maybe it's just leftovers. Anyway, I don't think he wants to take an Earthquake to the face. I'm gonna U-turn here as he goes back into the Cofagrigus. The combination Tyranitar and Ferrothorn worked really well against this Venusaur as well, because if he has a Sandstorm up, I can never kill Ferrothorn. But what we can do here is... It's a good thing I got the rocks up, so I'm actually gonna bring in a Golbat. And hopefully he's afraid of taking the Toxic, so I'm gonna U-turn. That's the way I have to play, because if I click Toxic on incoming Ferrothorn, he can get up rocks for free, and I kind of want to avoid that, so I'm gonna U-turn. As he goes Tyranitar instead. I guess the chip is nice though, so I'll be U-turning, get some nice chip with the Stealth Rock as well, and we are slowly whittling down this Tyranitar. So unless he has Fire Punch, he cannot knock me out. So I'm just gonna play like he doesn't have it. And we're slowly beating down on this Cofagrigus too. I'm gonna go Golbat now. I still don't want to sacrifice my Charizard, because the moment I decide to kill the Cofagrigus with Charizard, his Tyranitar can Pursue Trap me. But now I click Toxic, because he's probably gonna Pain Split, something along those lines. And I can just U-turn here as well. I don't think my Golbat is super necessary, but I don't want to allow Ferrothorn to come in and set up hazards, because that means I would have to defog them away, because Rapid Spinning is really difficult against this team. And Sigilyph is the one that comes in here. I'm gonna go into Oracle here. I want to know what his set he has, so I'm gonna yawn here. It's not Psycho Shift. I did get Stealth Rock damage off on the Tyranitar here, so that's really nice. Yeah, if he decides to attack me, I can make a lot of use out of that play, so we're going to Flygon here. It's most likely going to switch, but I think Flygon is pretty versatile against his team too, being able to U-turn against the majority. He does decide to stay in because I switch first, so this Tyranitar will be asleep. He crits me though. It's not enough. Okay, cool. That crit is kind of annoying. Because he might go into Ferrothorn. How do I wanna? I'm gonna double into Scizor. I think that's a better play. It covers him staying in, and it covers him going Ferrothorn as well. Because I could have roosted, but the Ferrothorn comes in. It just sucks. So we'll U-turn. Oh, Sigilyph is gonna take a lot of damage though. He actually is dying, so that's a questionable play, but it is what it is. I go into Torkoal because that means he has to go to Tyranitar again. We're basically not allowing Excadrill to do something by making this play. And we go back into Flygon here. And now is the time to find out if he's Scarfed. And he's indeed Scarfed. So, get the U-turn damage off. We can go into Torkoal, and now he's gonna die to Stealth Rock. Unless Excadrill Rapid Spins the rocks away. And he can still miss Stone Edge. He's gonna wake up here, but Flygon is not needed against the other members of his team. So I just let this die, as he does indeed Stone Edge. And I can go into my Venusaur. And at this point we just click Weather Ball. Because it hits his whole team and he decides to forfeit. He dies. And we can get in the second game. Cool. The reason I could click a Weather Ball in that situation, guys, is because the Sun will stay, and he cannot go back into Tyranitar anymore because Tyranitar is gonna die to rocks. So he had to sack something, and he still needed to Rapid Spin for the Tyranitar to be able to get Sandstorm up. But Excadrill is never gonna Rapid Spin versus my Venusaur. So that meant he had to sack another Pokemon first, and then force me out with with maybe his Conkeldurr if Conkeldurr has Ice Punch or something. But that would mean I still get a free kill, and that would mean he still needs to click Rapid Spin to do something. And I still have my Torkoal alive to remove the Sandstorm, so I wasn't in a really bad position there. That's why I think he forfeited. But we'll get in another game. Let's see you guys in a bit. Okay guys, 3 seconds on the timer. Let's see what we'll find in this one. So we go straight off the bat Infernape. This is gonna be some heat though. First time we face a Chansey, but unfortunately we don't have Fire Blast this time, so I do need Stealth Rock up to 2-hit KO the Chansey, or I need some pre-damage on the guy. But I assume he wants to lead up with his Rotom Mow. So I'm gonna lead Flygon, and we'll go from there. Actually leads Infernape. I am actually a bit afraid of this. Because Hidden Power Rise is gonna do so much. I literally don't have a switch. Maybe he... I don't have any switch for this, man. I'm gonna go Torkoal. As he goes Gliscor, so maybe he doesn't have HP Ice, maybe he thinks I'm Scarfed. A lot of possibilities in this case, but what can you do? This is such a rough battle to face. I definitely need rocks up this game. Gonna go gold back there on this one. Okay, so the good thing here is I can click Toxic. That's the only thing he can bring in is Chansey, and if he goes Chansey, I'm completely fine with this. Because I need some damage on this so that I can 2-hit KO Chansey with Overheat from Charizard. So we'll click the Toxic. Because Toxic and U-turn damage is gonna come a long way. So that is actually really helpful. Maybe a Thunder Wave on his Chansey, because he did bring it in versus this, because what was he gonna do back to me, right? So I'm gonna go into Flygon. I do have Torkoal that can come in on Weavile, because he does teleport. And now I can go into Torkoal, and I think we set up Stealth Rock. Oh yeah, he thinks my Flygon is Choice Scarf, so that's why he switched with his Infernape. Okay, I can actually use this. I can use this. But here he's either going into Rodon. I think he's going into Gliscor maybe. I think Stealth Rocking is still fine. Because he cannot bring in Rodon to Lava Plume. Oh man, my girl is spam messaging me. I'll get to her after this game. Okay, we bring in the Golbat. And this is where we're gonna U-turn. As he taunts me. Maybe he's going for Scald here. Gonna U-turn. As he gets the Curse Body on me. Okay, so here's the thing, guys. I don't want... Oh wait, I misclicked. This might not be too horrible, but I freaking misclicked. I freaking misclicked there. Holy fuck. Again, I didn't mean to click there. He might taunt me on this turn as well. Like he doesn't lose anything from taunting. So me going for display. Then I assume he wants to bring in the Chansey. So if we go Scizor here. So close combat can do so much to him. But I'm U-turning. He does decide to stay in. Knowing that I'm Choice Banded, I'm bringing in the Torkoal again because I want to reset the sun. If he teleports, that's huge. Because look at how low chance he is now. I honestly think I straight up win with Venusaur now. We just go hard Venusaur again. Just look at how low chance he is. He does go into this. This can still be Thunder Wave though. So again, we make the Scissor play. And I'm still making the U-turn play as well. As he goes Gliscor, and now we are gonna pick up a kill with the Charizard. Cool. This is the position we want. The most important thing was getting up Stealth Rock and getting some damage up on Chansey. So all the conditions are met for Charizard to pick up a kill. I don't know if Flamethrower is a 2-hit KO on Jellicent though. No, actually, I click overheat because if he goes Jellicent, he might get the Cursed Body on me. Goodbye. I don't think this is a kill, straight up. I think it is a kill. Look at this! Look at this! Okay, cool. Cool, Chansey is gone. Now I don't have to worry about Thunder Wave from Chansey, so it's looking really good for Venusaur now. We basically opened up the game for Venusaur. So we still have our Sun up, but I really didn't mean to switch in Torkoal to the Jellicent. That was not my intention. I can definitely see him go for Pursuit, but at this point I don't need Charizard this much, so I'm actually staying in, and I don't think it's gonna kill me either. So I get rid of Weavile too. And this means he doesn't get to Ice Shard my Venusaur. And because the sun is up, I can just go into Venusaur directly now. Because this is the biggest threat I have to deal with. I'm actually fine trading here. Am I okay with trading here? Yeah, I'm fine trading here. I crit him. Okay, that is super unfortunate because he was gonna live this. I know the Gulk. He was gonna live this and he would knock out my Venusaur. So yeah, okay, the game is over. I feel really bad about I feel really bad about that crit. Because he would have knocked out my Venusaur. But I didn't have a switch for him. I didn't have a switch for that guy. And because I had the Sun up, Sludge Bomb would do a lot of damage to the point where I can get him into Bullet Punch range. That guy's running Mono Dragon. Huh. But then the only way he could win is if his Rotom had Hidden Power Rise, but that meant that his Rotom doesn't touch my Scizor because he doesn't have Hidden Power Fire in that case. So I think I would have still been fine being in that position, and Golbat was gonna beat the Jellicent because I clicked Toxic and there's nothing he can do about it. Yeah, this Mono Dragon team is I'm a bit afraid of this. I'm honestly a bit afraid of this. I'm gonna click Toxic though. Scizor is gonna be the most important member in this game. Being able to get the Bullet Punch. Well, my Venusaur with Sludge Bomb as well. Look at that damage, man. Yeah, that really don't matter. I'm gonna go into Torkoal and get up Stealth Rock. Then I'll try to win with Venusaur. So this is so strange, man. He's gonna die to poisons. Actually don't want him being double dance, so I'm gonna stay in and click Yawn. Yeah, exactly. So if he actually decides to attack me here, I still want to keep Torkoal in case my sun will end soon. I need to go into a Pokemon he can one-shot. So I'm gonna go into Flygon. He decides to stay in. Because if he kills me here, I can get a growth. Oh no, never mind. He went for Surf. Okay. Okay, the good thing here is his whole team is weak to Dragon Pulse. So I can decide to stay in there. And with Stealth Rock up, Dragon Knight and Salamence don't get to Dragon Dance easily. Oh, this is quite rough. He goes Hydreigon here. Hydreigon is probably the biggest issue here. I think Scizor kind of wins to. Gonna U-turn. Because I think Charizard is less useful than Flygon. Might sound really strange, but I think Charizard is less useful than Flygon. So we're just gonna Flamethrower here. Basically don't miss. So we have an extra Sun turn. So Flamethrower is still gonna do a lot of damage. To the point where I can get him into bullet punch range from Scizor if I really need to. I'm just gonna keep Flamethrowing. He's setting up with everything. But these kind of teams are usually the most scary to face. So many setup moves, and if you're not careful, they can suddenly speed your whole team. He gets burned. Sunlight's is fading here. And I can still use Charizard actually, so we're just gonna go into Torkoal. He doesn't. I don't think he even kills me here. And again, we're clicking Yawn on whatever he brings in. Still trying to set up here. I'm gonna Lava Plume him though if he Dragon Dances again. Or he just goes into Salamence. Because if he was Lumberry there, the Lumberry would have worked on his... Okay, cool. He knocks me out there. Okay, the funny thing here is that Charizard actually can kill all of them. With Flamethrower. Since we're using a Charizard team, I'm just gonna use Charizard to win this game. But Flygon could have done the same as well. Like, this damage is kind of insane, but... Oh, good thing. This is where the change really helped us. But yeah, I feel a bit tired, guys. Played a couple of games in a row, so I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give me one of these. Leave a comment down below if you have any questions. Subscribe to the YouTube channel to see more Pokemon PvP content. Check out the team on Patreon. I guess for Relegator is gonna be next. But yeah, check out the team on Patreon, and yeah, join our Discord server. Also link down below. So have a wonderful day. I hope to see you guys in the next video. Peace out.